Miami Beach, renowned for its laid-back attitude and Art Deco style. You might think this would be the last place in the country where you'd find a castle, except for a sandcastle, of course. But we did find one, and it's one of the wildest ones in the country. If you're intimidated by the iron gates, scary sculptures, and shark-filled moat, we're sure you'll change your mind once you meet the owner. He couldn't be more welcoming. And as it turns out, he built the whole castle not to intimidate, but to attract.
This castle really was about pursuit of ladies. I'm a romantic fellow, so it's very conducive to seduction. I was going to be a builder and do things like this, and then I decided to be much more successful, take people sailing.
Captain Burke is the creator of the legendary Windjammer Barefoot cruises.
When the sails go up and the wind takes a hold, man, it's just beautiful.
A salty dog at heart, he can't bear to be more than a few miles inland at any time. And that's why he built his dream home right on the edge of Biscayne Bay.
It was a labor of love to most of the people that worked for me. You know, I took carpenters off my ships, steel workers off the ships, and it was a jolly place while the work was going on. If you have to come ashore, Miami's good because it's a gateway to the Caribbean and the world.
The result is that the exterior of the castle is infused with swashbuckling flair. As for the inside, however, it's as gothic as can be and seems to come straight from the childhood dreams of medieval romance.
When I was a little boy, I wasn't into cops and robbers or cowboys and Indians, but I'd take the top of a trash can, my shield, and a broken broomstick, and I was a knight, always charging into a burning school, rescuing my little 8-year-old girlfriend.
The grand entrance hall is anchored on one side by a massive fireplace with its handcrafted seating area and replica of Excalibur. Another room inspired by the Knights of the Round Table is the dining room with its round table. As we discover in the media room, the captain loves to blend medieval style with modern technology. It's all about curves here, from the half-moon-shaped stained glass panel to the ceiling. But if you ever get tired of what's on the tube, there's an unusual circular aquarium to gaze at for hours. And on the other side of this fanciful fish tank, the billiard room has all the atmosphere of an old seafarer's tavern. And it's not hard to imagine the captain and his cronies shooting some rounds and tickling the ivory to celebrate their return from the sea. After months in the cramped quarters of a sailor's bunk, the master bedroom with its skylight and elevated circular bed is a sumptuous treat. Even when he's on dry land, the captain likes to keep an eye on the waves and weather conditions, and the observation room is the perfect place to do that. To get even closer to the elements, he can step out onto one of the many balconies. Just like one of his boats, Captain Burke's home is surrounded by water. In this case, it's not the choppy Atlantic, but the serene swimming pool. Modeled after rivers of the West Indies, the pool is the enchanted setting for Captain Burke's unusual daily workout.
2 vodkas, one at either end. And when I swim 100 feet, I reward myself with a drink. And then I swim back, and I have to reward myself again. So, a vodka at each end. It's like candy in front of a little kid.
If you're looking for a more traditional place to sip a drink, how about the bar? When night falls, views of the bay through the etched glass windows are particularly striking. After cocktails, guests are served in the formal dining room. It'd be a pity to keep such a spectacular home to oneself, and the captain certainly understands that. That's why he's been known to throw quite the party. Two of his passions combine when beautiful women arrive by boat. When a sailor gives up the sea, it's gotta be for something worthwhile. And we can't think of anything more worthwhile than Captain Burke's creation, one of America's great castles.
There were no blueprints, no designs, just came from the heart. Never thought about it, just felt it. And it feels good.